This morning I formally declared a state of emergency in anticipation of Hurricane Sandy, which is expected to be a severe and a potentially devastating storm. I know, I've lived here all my life too, and everyone's saying, crap, this isn't going to happen. You know, the weathermen always get it wrong, and we're just going to hang out and not really pay attention to this. Please don't. Okay, we have to be prepared for the worst here. And as I'm sure you'll probably anticipate, I will bring my normal, subtle, and understated style to the task. How about we go by this rule? Anything that looks stupid is stupid. Okay?
If you got transistor radio, put batteries in it. You know, because you don't want to go more than a day without hearing me. I know that. Be assured that every aspect of your state government is mobilized and working to try to make sure we minimize this. We're not going to be able to prevent it, but we're going to try to minimize it as much as we can. And if you work with us, we'll be able to do that well.
I think all of our mothers taught us, if we could avoid it, don't be stupid. So don't be stupid. Get out. You have time to prepare yourselves. If you're already prepared, go home and watch the Jets, okay? Relax. Watch the Giants at 4 o'clock if that's your taste. Take a deep breath. If you're prepared, then you're prepared.
This could be the worst storm in 100 years or even 200 years, but none of you is saying that. Is that just...
I think people, I don't know. I think people are tired of hearing that stuff. I hate these references to... Seems to me like I've now gone through 300-year storms in 3 years. So it's starting to sound like BS to me. I mean, you know, so I don't know how they judge these things. You know, Rick's, you know, being told by the National Weather Service, this is the worst flooding in Sandy Hook since 1903. I don't know. And candidly, I don't care. Those kind of references can be for the history books. What people need to understand is this is bad. The President signed our pre-landfall declaration late last night. And so we now have the ability to access federal funds. I want to thank the President for his swift consideration of our request. Right now, the most important thing is to save lives. We do not want to have significant loss of life in this storm. There is the real chance we could have that if people aren't following instructions. I read some joker in the newspaper this morning saying, you know, I've never run away in his fatigues, saying he's never run away from one of these, he's not going to run away now. Well, you know, you might wind up under it, not running away from it. This is not a time to be a show-off. This is not a time to be stupid.
It is chaos along the Jersey Shore. The superstorm battering the barrier islands.
Water from the ocean, water from the bays, it is everywhere. This is the storm that we forecasted, and then some.
To the folks out there who still have power or on TV or listening on radio, is please stay home. We're almost near the end of this now, at least this first phase of the problem. And if you're safe already, you're most likely to continue to stay safe. I know that many people in our state woke up today to absolute devastation. There are no words to describe what so many New Jerseyans experienced over the last 24 hours and what they will have to contend with over the coming days, weeks, and months. I'll first say to all of you, especially those out there who are facing loss, devastation, and the heartbreaking reality that your home may be gone, we are with you. As a kid who was born and raised in this state and who spent a lot of time over my life, both my childhood and my adult life at the Jersey Shore. We'll rebuild it. No question in my mind, we'll rebuild it. But for those of us who are my age, it won't be the same. It'll be different because many of the iconic things that made it what it was are now gone and washed into the ocean. The pier with the rides where I took my kids this August before the Republican convention, where I got in that famous yelling match with the guy with my ice cream cone. Those rides are in the Atlantic Ocean. It's a site of devastation that makes it look like as if there had been a bombing there. To the people of New Jersey, hang in there. Tomorrow recovery begins. Today was a bit of a day of sorrow for a lot of people, and we need to feel that. It's appropriate to feel it. We need to feel it and take it in. There's nothing wrong with that. But as long as sorrow does not displace resilience, then we'll be just fine.